Welcome back to Dirt and All. It's episode 18 and we're joined today by Andy Divall in the studio. How are you, Andy?
Yeah, good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, good.
Hey, Andy.
Thanks for having us.
Mate, thanks for coming through. You've this has been a short notice appointment to the podcast and we were lucky to catch you coming from Goulburn on your way to Casino Truck Show.
Yeah, I was humming and hawing whether to go to Casino, so this sort of sealed the deal.
Yeah, it fits in well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yep.
How long did it take you to get here from Goulburn?
6 hours with an hour charge in me EV ute.
We've jumped into it early.
EV, yes.
Andy when he said he was driving an EV, I started talking about Teslas and you said, no, you've got the Ford Lightning. What's the model?
Yeah, F-150 Lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah. Mate, it's you just showed us out the front. It's flash.
Yeah, no, I love it. Some guys from EV in Brisbane do the conversion on them. Oz EV.
Oh, the right hand, left hand.
It's a conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, out of the US.
Yeah, they've got a whole factory up there.
Yep.
Changing them out. Yeah.
How much did it cost to fill up down the road?
Oh, about $35.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, so it's all on the app. It shows you how much it's gone in and what it costs you. Yeah.
Oh, no, it charges back to your phone or,
Yeah, to your credit card, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And we're going to touch on some of the stuff around sustainability later in the episode, but it is unique to have a bloke in this industry that's heading up an earth-moving business with an electric vehicle. And I mentioned to you, my wife recently got one, and all I cop is crap off my clients and mates in the industry about having one. But I love that you so proudly have that vehicle out there, and it's a cool-looking car too.
Yeah.
And that view to think EV.
I've got a bit of a passion for sustainability. You know, I think it's taken 14 million years to make coal, and we're gonna burn it all in 100 years or 200 years.
Yep.
We need to start thinking about our grandkids and their grandkids. Yeah.
Yep.
Someone's got to make a start.
Good idea.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Speaking of making a start, we're going to start into this. You brought this book in. I'm going to hold it up for the camera. Divall's celebrating 50 years. What year was the 50th?
That was in 2019.
Yep.
Yeah.
We, as I said to you, we generally have a month to do a bit of research, and we knew about you and your business. But when I started researching, I thought, wow, there's a lot to this. And then I just flicked through this in the 10 minutes before we walked in here. And there's quite a bit to it, mate. You and your brother founded Divall's Earthmoving in 91. But prior to that, it's evolved from your dad's farm.
Yep.
Take us back. Tell us how it all started.
Yeah. My dad was a potato farmer. He had a little town, Taralga, not far out of Goulburn. He met me mum there, and he's growing spuds on other people's properties, and he spotted this property near Goulburn, between Goulburn and Marilla, and we are. It's a pretty shitty bit of dirt for farming, but he spotted a little tiny quarry on top of the hill and thought it had potential. So for the first 5 or 6 years, he just let councils and contractors just come and quarry and take it themselves, just paid a royalty, and he felt that he was getting a bit touched up. So my brother was not doing so good at school. He was only 14, so he bailed out of school. Dad bought an old, it was a 944 loader, put Mick on that and a little notebook and wrote the loads down. And
any scales back then, or is it just
no scales?
notebooks?
No, it's just per metre, per cubic metre.
There's the bucket full, 1 bucket, 2 bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So poked along with that. Dad still was continuing to grow potatoes. He had a fruit shop in Goulburn. He figured out he used to take the spuds to Sydney markets and get $5 a bag, but if he could retail them, he could get $20 a bag. So he started a fruit shop, and he ran that for 20 or 30 years while my brother was in the quarry. And then
Who's the eldest?
my brother's a bit older than me. He's probably 4 years older than me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what were you doing at this time?
Oh, I left school. I twiddled my thumbs a bit and mucked around on the farm, and I said, right, I'm gonna do a lap around Australia with a mate. We worked our way around for a couple of years.
You got through year 10?
Just got through it.
Okay. Not year 12.
School like me, I just didn't like school. But anyway, so I threw my bag in the bin on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah, done a bit on the farm, just rock picking, fencing, doing all the hard yards. And I said, all right, me and a mate, with 19, we took off around Australia, worked out at Moree on Collie Farms. I was on an 80 out there, mounding and gassing the paddocks for a while. Then we done a bit of cotton picking, and then it got a bit wet, and we said, righto, let's move on.
Yep.
Went up to Cape York, round the Gulf, into Darwin. My mate got a job as a mechanic. He was a mechanic at the Kenworth dealership in 5 minutes, and he said, my mate's pretty handy on a loader. Next day I'm in an aeroplane flying to Tanami gold mine.
Yeah,
And the
right.
desert.
Fly out.
Yep.
We done that for about 6 months till we said, righto, we better keep moving.
Cashed up, ready to keep going.
Yeah, basically. Down the west coast. We're just sightseeing. A bloke seen us, must have thought we were a couple of bush kids, and I've got some work for you, chaining some country. So I was
Operating.
on an old D4 and a Steiger. My mate was on the Steiger, I was on the D4. We chained over country for a while. And
Yep.
Till that was done, and poked on home. Then said, righto, guys, what are we doing here? What do we need? We need a truck. So bought a road truck. My brother had already bought a truck by the time I got back. So we had 2 trucks, and I drove it for a couple of weeks, and I thought, there was plenty going on in the quarry, so found myself a good man, TK, that's still with us today after 35 years.
Yeah, wow. Yep.
And I worked in the quarry then for the next few years. And
How old were you at this stage?
probably 22.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, Dad had, that stage, they'd changed the 944 out to a 950C. Had it for a couple of years, and the 950Bs come out. And we ended up with a couple of them. And then I think it was 1984, we had a contractor winning a gravel with an old D8H. It was broken down more times than it was going.
Yeah, I bet.
So it was a big move for Dad back then. He 1984 bought a D8T.
Wow.
An L, D8L.
D8L, high
Which-
track, first high track.
First
Yeah.
high track, 320 grand.
Wow.
And she's sits proudly in our front foyer now.
Oh, that's in the museum, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's got close to 30,000 hours on it, and said let's keep it. Put a new set of grouses on it, painted it up, and yeah, she looks good there.
Do you still fire it up and make sure it runs? or
We
is it-
reckon we might fire it up for the Caterpillar's 100th.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
nice. Yep.
Yeah,
Why not? Yeah.
blow some smoke.
Yeah.
It'll be a good machine to have in there.
Yeah,
so
so
that's still around 84.
Yep. Yep. So then we just poked away from that, probably more quarrying and a bit of contract crushing and things like that. The Golden Bypass come along. We supplied a couple 100,000 tonne of road base for that. That really sort of kicked us on financially.
Was that was like would have been a fair turning point in the business, like a big project for you guys to get?
Was a big project. Like we done that with 3 trucks.
So you supplied it as well?
Yeah.
Delivered it, sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, we'd run the trucks nearly 24 hours a day, three little trucks, and kept the money in house, and that kicked us along. Then we went down the Mittagong bypass and done a bit there.
You guys wouldn't have been following like guidelines around driver time in the seat or anything like that then, I'd imagine.
Switch drivers.
Before TruckSafe.
Yes.
And look, it's probably worth noting that, I just discovered that you're on the board of directors of the Australian Trucking Association.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm pretty passionate about improving the industry and making it a safer industry. Yeah.
So we better not say anything too bad about the old days. And
Yeah.
Is that how many
Mark.
years you've been on that?
7 years, I
7
think.
years? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So the bypass, what year, how long was that project running for you guys?
Probably 2 years. Yeah, a couple of years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And plus we're doing our councils and farm type work and
Day-to-day sales and
Yeah. So it's a shale pit. It's just ripped with a dozer. It's not blasted. So it's pretty easy going.
Yep. Specs up pretty good.
Yep.
Yep.
So then we done Yas bypass and Jugiong and followed them, just doing a bit of hire and truck hire, plant hire. I think then we used to do a lot of farm work, farm tracks. We first started with a Ford 4600 tractor with a 3-point linkage on the blade on the back.
Oh, blade.
Yeah. That's how we used to just do farm roads with it, supply a bit of road base and grade it out with that.
Grader out. Manual?
Yeah, it was manual, wasn't even hydraulic. Yeah, have to get out and change the angle. So we bought a roller, a little case roller. Then there used to be a rail division in Goulburn, ARTC, and they used to hire out their equipment that used to sit there heaps, and would hire a grader, an old Mitsubishi grader on a weekend, and I'd grab someone off the council to pay them a bit of cash to drive it, and we'd smack out a road every Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Zip in there with a set of pipes, whack a set of pipes in, road base going in by the end of the day.
Beside the rail, is it?
Nah, just on farmers.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Just farms. Yeah. And then so we used to pay $300 a day for this whole grader and do all right. And then we bought a second-hand 12G, poked along that for a while. Then started to pick up some good guys. A lot of them are still with us. Yeah. Andy Bush still with us. He was on a grader there for us.
Yep.
Then we bought a D6H, I think, second hand. Started doing a few farm dams. Same thing, found a few good guys. Another guy, Easy, that's still with us, drives a dozer. And then we started rattling into a bit of new stuff.
Yeah, your fleet's pretty diversified by this point. You guys got a bit of gear.
Yeah, it's accumulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what
been
year are we now in this? Whereabouts are we in the growth trajectory
I'd
at this point?
say that's probably mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you guys had already started as Divals. You and your brother had formed the new business by this point.
Like when we needed a third truck, we said, "Oh, what are we going to do?" We formed a business together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my dad had the quarry business at that stage, and then we sat alongside that.
Yep.
Yeah, packed along. Met my wife. I think probably mid 93. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yep. It was pretty short courting time. We got married, and luckily she still does most of our bookwork, and she's our office manager. And then
Helps make a few decisions.
yeah, she does. Tries to hold me back. She said, "One more bass and I'm out of here." She does about 10 different basses.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing in researching about you guys. You guys employ over 300 people now. Is that correct? Is that those numbers still add up online?
Yeah, probably 350.
Wow.
And you got, and not to cut the growth story short, just to sort of give some context, I guess, for people that don't know about you guys. Has she headed up all that growth, all of the office operations the whole way through?
Yeah, pretty well much in and out of having four kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you go onto your website and look on the About page, there's quite a few entities listed out there, a few different things you guys have on, so hence the fair few BAS to submit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been slow growth. It's just, you know, if we've looked at our growth chart, it's been probably 10% a year.
Yeah. All organic.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
A lot of value adding on, you know, value adding. We've got a concrete plant, some sand and soil yards. You know, they're really good to keep people busy when it's wet.
Oh, yeah.
We can sort of run them a bit lean when it's dry, and then when it's wet, we've got somewhere to go.
Somewhere to go.
Somewhere for the trucks to go, yeah.
And you guys, one thing that I don't know if I actually mentioned this to you on the phone, but when your name had been thrown around to come on, it's been there for a while, people had referred to you as the mayor of Goulburn, and I thought you actually were the mayor at the beginning. And but one thing I've discovered, whether it be looking through the history of the website, anything we could find about you, is your passion for the area from where you guys are from. Do you guys move outside of that service area very far into Australia, or is the whole operation built on the region where you are?
It's basically built on the region. We do move out if we've got a client that really wants us to travel. That we might have worked for in our area and they've moved out. We do, but it's really based on keeping our team at home most nights.
Yep.
It's really worked for us. You know, nice stable workforce. People get home, see their kids overnight, and we're not big on this fly in, fly out job. But in saying that, we're doing some work up in the snowy hydro at the back end of that.
Yep.
So that they've got to travel in and stay there.
Yeah.
pretty remote.
Similar temperature to Goulburn in winter.
Yeah,
They'd fit right in up there, would they?
Yeah, there's plenty of pictures this year of the snow on all the gear up there.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a
it's
mate
tough.
out there and he sent me a few pics. They built a snowman in the camp there.
Yeah, Tumbarumba.
Yeah.
That's another story. Probably tell that one down the track a bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
My memories of Goulburn as a kid are passing through in the big ram, as you near the pie shop, obviously. But I'd been back a few years ago. The company I was working for did the gasworks remediation there.
Oh yeah. We've done some work there.
Yeah. So we went in. It was in Enviro Pacific. They had
Yeah.
the soil recycler there.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? I don't know if I should say this on here, but I was standing downwind of the excavations, and I'd never felt so sick in my life when I went back to the hotel room. You do not stand downwind of an old gasworks remediation. It's a very prominent chemical smell that comes out of the ground.
Yeah,
but it's all
got
clean now.
lead poisoning now.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
something.
you'll be covered.
Those pies tasted different the next morning. But,
Yeah. So we had a bit of gear when they moved do you remember when they moved the big sheep, big ram? They moved it from in town up to the highway where it is. Yeah.
No, well, my memories
yeah.
were so young. I just assumed it was always there, like not far off.
So it has moved.
Yeah.
right.
No, they put it on a truck, and it was a big job.
Yeah.
We had an excavator there hammering some concrete out.
Yeah, right.
Getting his toes out of the concrete.
Well, they move it up there
Yeah.
in the hole.
Yeah. Hole. Yeah.
That would cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
That would have been a sight to
Took all the power lines down and
yeah, right.
jacked her up, put it on. Yeah.
And
Is there something? I'm going to have to look this up.
Yeah.
after
Yeah, no,
this.
Google it.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool.
So, was there a turning point? And again, going back to that growth story, I wasn't going to just end it there. Was there a turning point between that and now where you just went, wow, like we just started this, my brother and I, and now look where it's gone to? Do you still think that?
Yeah, every day.
Every day?
Every day we look behind us and think, what the hell? What have we created here?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just doing the best we can to control it, and we're trying not to grow, to be honest with you, but it's just happens.
It's a good problem to have.
I'm not good at saying no. That's my problem. I'm terrible.
So what's your fleet mainly consist of in trucks, earth moving?
Oh, it's a big spread. It's
Yep.
a big spread. I think we've got 50 truck and dogs. And
Yep.
4 floats. There's 50 excavators. Okay. Predominantly, all Komatsu excavators. We probably like sticking to one breed per type of machine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dozers, I think we've got 20 cat dozers, 10 graders, cat graders.
So what makes you pick a cat over a Komatsu dozer or a Komatsu excavator over a...
I'm pretty loyal, probably. I
Yes.
could probably say. We started with a Komatsu digger, and they've been really, really good to us, and no need to change if it's been really good. And same with the dozers, back from that D8L. Man, if they still make them brand new now, we'd be buying them.
Well, I think that West Track video we saw, you've had that relationship with them for 35 years more.
Yeah,
Um,
back in the Goffy's days. Yeah,
Yep. And now you guys have brought the Volvos into the fleet as well, and
yeah,
that's all going good.
yeah. They're getting a bit pricey, the old Volvo, but we're having a bit of a look around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe that Komatsu might have the EV sort of digger.
Yeah, we tried an electric digger. Yeah,
Yeah.
she performs. She does the biz. It's probably just getting your charging infrastructure in place to make it work.
Right.
It'd be really good in a recycling type yard application. I think it'd be spot on for it at this stage.
And that was going to be my next question around, you've said at the start wanting to make a difference now and adopt some of this technology. But obviously it has to be a commercial decision that stacks up and operationally as well, like you said, with the infrastructure in place to charge it and make sure it's profitable as a business decision.
Yeah, definitely in that light vehicle space, it's doable. I've spent a bit of money putting chargers at all our depots now, and I've got a ute and a couple of me key men have got the Lightnings as well, and I've got an office car that's an electric. And they're coming out flat out. I reckon in the next few years we'll make a commitment that all our vehicles will be electric.
New vehicles will be electric, yeah.
Yeah.
And with that Komatsu digger, you just got to charge it up overnight, or how does that work?
Yeah, overnight, yeah.
It takes an 8-hour charge.
Yeah, we probably, our our charger wasn't big enough. It was taking probably 12 to 14 hours to charge. But
Yeah.
that's what I said. You got to get the charging infrastructure right to
Yep.
make it work.
And you get an 8-hour shift out of that charge? Would you?
Just 6 hours.
Yep.
6 hours probably about it.
Yeah. But that's getting better every day, isn't it?
It
Those
is,
cycles, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
And we've got a Kenworth truck getting a conversion at Janus. You heard of Janus?
Yeah.
They're at Gosford. They're it's a battery swap option.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you fork the batteries in and out and put them on a charger.
As your fleet's expanded, how do you keep tabs on it all? You obviously got the fleet managed quite well, but you adopted technology to do that as well.
Yeah, and like each department, like we've got a really good workshop. That's we've got 20 odd in our workshop.
Yep.
We run a fleet system called Gearbox that does our maintenance. Got an allocations team for our plant and a different allocations team for our trucks, and a lot of it's a lot of spreadsheets and just got to keep your finger on the.
And it's all in-house.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much of your day-to-day involvement do you have with that? Are you still fairly got your finger on the pulse there, or
I've stepped out of the plant allocations I was heavily involved in a couple of years ago, but I've stepped back out of it a bit now and just hovering over all the businesses now.
Yep.
Putting out spot fires where needed.
That's fine, mate.
what business has the most fires lately?
They're all got them. They're all got them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So can you talk us through the list? It looks quite long, but where they all sit, how it all works. Give us an overview of the group of businesses.
Yeah, well, Denrith's our company name, which is the Divall's business, which all our earth moving and trucks all run through that. And I've got a concrete plant called Concrete for Goulburn. The trucks are painted green there. You probably wouldn't recognise them as a Divall truck. Got 2 sand and soil yards. One's a recycling yard in Goulburn, Rocky Hill, and another sand yard. Then my young fella Jack, he's heading up a rail division. He's trades as advanced civil and rail. He's bought a few of his own diggers and a few hydroma dumpies in that business, and he's charging ahead for that. We work alongside each other really well.
Yeah.
Yep, and my other young fella Harry, we've got a few farms, and he's built himself a bit of an ag contracting business. Does some hay baling and not some, a fair bit. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
He's got a bit of a team with him, and he's cracking on with that. We all work together and help out. Now I'll jump in a truck on a weekend and move some gear around for him, or we all work together.
Drive the tractor and
all that. And then 3 years ago, we knew this snowy work was going to happen with the power line coming out of the snowy 2.0. We knew there was going to be a lot of work up around that Tumbarumba area. We'd been doing some crusher work for a contractor, Brennan's up there, and he wanted to get out. And my wife said, "No, we're not doing this." And I went up to look him in the eye to tell him no, and I come back with it.
What did your wife say?
She said, "Whatever."
A few arguments.
Yeah. So anyway, that's
Is that how they all happen, just like that?
Yeah, pretty all much. So anyway, it's been good. It's give us the local input for that job. There's another little concrete plant up there too, and we've been doing some really good jobs, some substation sites up there. My nephew, Jake's been up there running that. He's bloody doing a cracking job.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got a few other nieces and nephews scattered throughout the business too, which is good. And another daughter that's she's on maternity leave at the moment, but she's been in the allocations. She loves the allocations and likes keeping her finger on the pulse.
Okay, yep.
Then I've got another daughter, Zoe, that she listened to us around the kitchen table talking about stuff, and she said, "I'm having nothing to do with this. I'm out of here." And she's become a cabinet maker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Trading.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we think she'll come back one day, but
You'd have to be up there in the Goulburn region in terms of employers based on volume, wouldn't you?
yeah, probably the jail and the abattoirs probably might have similar numbers.
Yeah.
But in saying that, we've been not at the Goulburn jail, at the Manus jail. We've been actually employing a few people out of there.
Yep.
We go and pick a few guys up of a morning and
Oh, do you?
yeah,
Yeah, wow.
use them on some jobs and dumpies and rollers and stuff, and got to get them back by 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you got to cut off.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned to you on the phone the other day that I'd been doing some work down in Goulburn with Camcast Foundry and Troy Rath. So my cousin Miley's the office manager there, but they were also doing the same program.
Yeah, no, I met him the other day.
Yeah,
He was telling me about that story. Yeah, we're investigating that too for Goulburn, because
it's a good initiative.
And that's what we've got to do now to find staff. We've got to look outside the square a bit.
Yep.
And that's probably one of our success stories is we go around the schools. We've actually set up a simulator in a trailer.
Yeah,
So it's
cool.
two actually.
Truck and dog simulator?
Oh, it's a truck one and,
Yep.
an excavator one.
Yep.
I bought it out of Canada, the excavator one. Like it does dumpy, excavator, backhoe, grader, dozer. And we go around all the careers expos and try and inspire some kids to have a look at our industry. And
that's a great idea.
We get some success out of that.
We were talking long-term strategies
Yeah.
before. That's it's almost as good as the Commonwealth Bank's Dolomites account where they set you up now. But no, it's good. Have you had it long enough that you're starting to see those kids come back?
Yeah, we've been doing it for 15 years now probably. And
Are you getting any employees out of that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no. Apprentice mechanics, Chinese young kids,
Yeah.
It's not all beers and skittles, we get some have some wins, we have some losses. Young kids have just got to find their way a bit. Sometimes they'll muck up a bit, play up, go away. They might come back after going somewhere else and
Better
come back
for
and
it.
better for it. And
There's probably if you looked at Goulburn and where we are here in Kempsey today, would have a similar social sort of positioning with that. Ben and I can probably say the same thing. We've got a jail and we both probably mucked up as kids and went away and come back, or we didn't necessarily go away,
but
we just
grew
good,
up. Yeah.
So,
I think, I get, especially, in all industries, trucking, earth moving, I get sick of people saying, I can't find people. We're not going to, the only way we're finding people is stealing them off someone else. We've got to train people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was some of the stuff we were going to talk about next is culture and the safety workforce. Some of that you've won some awards. You've won the Ted Pickering Memorial Award as an industry advocate program to attract drivers, a woman driver sponsorship.
TruckSafe. I probably, be honest, back in the early 90s, we're probably like any other truck operator. We're probably a bit rag. We'd fill them up and put an extra bucket on or whatever. But then we figured out that that's not going to be sustainable. So we joined TruckSafe, which is part of the ATA's program. And, instead of Andy Divall saying this is what we're going to do, this is the TruckSafe says this is what we're going to do. And we stuck to the rules and it's been good. And
how did you come into the ATA? How did that come about?
The ATA's got state-based associations, basically, and I was part of one of the state-based associations. And then I just got tapped on the shoulder one day and said we're looking for someone from grassroots to jump on
board.
Yeah, with the corporates there.
What sort of things do you discuss at meetings and that type of thing?
Oh, road access issues, NHVR,
policies,
policy positions, a lot of policy positions.
Do you get much influence, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a look at especially that tipper fleet of today, we've got basically road trains running through every major city now. Called A doubles. You're not allowed to call them road trains, but they're A doubles. But it's the same thing, whereas we've doubled our carrying capacity in 25 years.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we're making a difference.
Definitely, yeah.
How do you maintain, obviously checking the right boxes, but maintain a safety-focused culture across such a large operation?
Yeah, it's a handful. I guess each business it might have a little bit different safety
ethos.
Yeah, package. Like the trucks are TruckSafe, and and I've got people that do all the safe work method statements, etc. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do they keep check of those?
Yeah. Yep.
You have to submit them.
Yeah. We do electronic timesheets now, and we've got most of that stuff on the timesheet now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are, from what we've seen online and just talking to you before, very honestly focused on wellness, conservation, sustainability, which, as I said, is kind of rare to even find in this industry sometimes. And I hate referring to this, but as I said to you, it was a short preparation window for this episode and a lot to take in. I wish you sent me this in the post a week ago. But one of the things is around the conservation earthworks that you guys have been doing. Can you tell us about that?
We just love that. We do a lot of work for the catchment authorities, Sydney catchment and Hawkesbury Nepean catchment. And, I've got some guys really specialised at doing that rock flume work and dam work and that's probably been, that was where our bread and butter was once.
Yep.
And we still keep doing that.
Yep.
And even the mum and dad work, we've got like 10 bobcats that just do driveways, bits and pieces. We haven't forgotten about that work, and it works for us because it plugs lots of gaps in between the bigger jobs too, because you're always waiting for a DA to come out or a development to start. And if you just got them all parked in the yard twiddling their thumbs, it's burn money pretty quick. So we've got all this little farm work going all the time.
Yep.
Plug some gaps.
To diversify your quarry product, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Value add, sell on. Yeah.
Get everything, the truck, put it down.
Did you pursue that conservation style work, or did it just fall in your lap and then when you thought this is good, we're going to keep rolling with this, or?
It's just sort of evolved, and even my young fella Jack, he just loves that too. We'll go out to do someone's septic tank, and they just said, "Oh, dig that hole," and we go to strip the topsoil off, and they say, "Don't worry about it." And Jack says, "Took 1 million years for that topsoil to get like that. I'm going to strip it off, do the job, put it back on."
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
And that's what we teach our guys.
This episode is powered by DGI Trading, the leading supplier of production-critical mining components. Visit dgitrading.com.
Woods, we just had a sausage sandwich before we walked in here, but I'm hungry. Have you got something?
Yeah.
What have you got?
I've just got...
Oh, hang on. We've got some bananas.
Some bananas.
Wow. Where do they come from?
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Mate, a few people told me when they knew you were coming on, you just got to ask Andy about bananas. And on your socials, I've seen it before when you guys were down at the expo in Sydney and everyone was doing those little character packs and you've got a banana.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Got a banana tattoo.
Do you?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What? Tell us. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I want to see a photo up here when you go past the big banana.
Yeah, stop it at Cops.
Yeah.
Righto. So it all happened around similar time. His son Jack entered in the operator challenge, the Caterpillar operator challenge, and he won that for New South Wales back, I don't know, that must have been 21, I think. Anyway, so he was off to Japan with that, and about the same time he was riding his motorbike at a motorbike track in town, and him and his mate, they come in and his mate's having a banana and Jack's having a Red Bull. I said, "Jack, man, you got to get off that and, buddy, get off that shit, have a banana."
Get on the bananas.
He said, "It's like this, Dad." He said, "Have you ever seen anyone sponsored by bananas?" And I said, "Yep, no, you got me, son. You got me, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that." So I've been
pushing the bananas.
pushing the bananas ever since.
Yep.
So.
That's
Anyway.
what it was. Yeah.
This is quite a green banana. Like, would you eat that now?
No, I think we're going to have to sit that on the dash for a couple of days.
It's a little bit. But then there's like a middle ground, and then they go too brown. I reckon too soft.
Yeah.
What's best? Ladyfingers, Cavendish. What do you go for?
Yeah, no, lady fingers are definitely nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can get them, hard to get though. Yeah.
Well, Woods is known to be driving around Kempsey, pinching them over people's backyard fences and
it's better at Coffs Harbour.
Ben actually gets the wax dipped ones from Coles and weighs them through as Cavendish at the self-serve.
That's the game.
And then,
See?
and I see him getting the free ones for kids as you walk in the door.
Yeah, we'll be stopping at Coffs at the little trolley thing out the front there.
Yeah,
The $1 a kilo, whatever they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana smoothie, big banana.
Didn't know. Like it's when I saw it in the little action figure pack, I thought there's got to be something more to
Something
this.
more to that.
Yeah.
So bananas, the new Red Bull.
Right, yeah. Right.
Cool.
I don't have
Kick
too
it a
many
little
Red Bulls, but I'm going to probably try and stick to the bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas now.
Yeah.
That might be a good thing. Hey?
Well, there you go. We got to
good
the bottom
story.
of it. Yeah. Would you look like you've got something to ask? It's a burning question over here.
No, I'm just wondering why, like the EV side of it. It's what else have you got EV coming in? Like you got a dozer, I believe.
So we've got some XE dozers, obviously diesel over electric or electric over diesel, whichever you want to say that. Yeah, but yeah, they're really great. We love them. It's yeah, they push.
So they got a little diesel engine in them that generates.
yeah, and
power.
the planetary's electric motors.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, buddy, wonderful days to drive.
Are they?
Yeah, we've got a couple of them now. Yeah.
And you invest more into that side, do you think?
Yeah, I think as technology, I mean, it's obviously in the mining space, has been for years and works there. So,
Yep.
yeah, I think you'll see more of that happening. Yeah.
Yep. And that diesel helps that remoteness and charging, I suppose, with that EV hybrid range. Is that what it's for? Like,
Oh no, it's just efficiency, fuel efficient. It's more fuel efficient. Yeah. In
Are
that
they?
in that XE daisy? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we've got some hybrid excavators, Komatsu excavators. Yeah.
So they're hybrid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, we see fuel saving a normal 20-ton digger will burn about 17 litres. They'll do, 12, 13 litres an hour, especially in feeding a crusher application where they're swinging backwards and forwards. Seems to be the best spot for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It seems a smart move then if you're going to save that much diesel and if you're generating it off the solar.
Yeah. It's not off the solar. It's just full diesel.
Will you invest in the batteries, but like to have solar storage
Yeah, we will eventually for our
in your quarry?
full EV fleet. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing that at the moment, solar and batteries, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get behind the controls much yourself these days?
Sometimes during the fire season, I'll do a night shift chasing for fires around and
That'd be
That's-
fun.
oh yeah, it was crazy back in 2019. It was just the phone would not stop ringing
Yeah, right.
all Christmas. We were delivering water, moving dozers. Yeah,
Everywhere. Yeah.
the team dug deep for us that year. And so yeah, another weekend I might jump in a float, move a bit of gear, so we're good to go the next day. Good to go for Monday.
Keeps
Yep.
the boys going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do
Probably.
you think you'll ever get bored of it? Or you'll always be doing that?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll do it till I die probably.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, we love it. And, obviously with the family coming in and they're passionate about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
When obviously you've outlined the family involvement now, is it like and forgive me if I'm overreaching in asking this question, do you talk about succession planning or is it just the organic evolution of who wants to do what, or do you have a plan for what's they might know this yet.
Yeah,
so
no, we're succession planning all the time. It's
Yeah.
probably a moving target, but yeah.
And your nephew Sam sitting at the back of the room here, he's obviously lined up for the trucking side of the business already on his way to
Yeah.
the truck show.
Yep. No, he's we've got a truck washing team of a weekend, about half a dozen kids to whoever can make it, depending on sport and that
Yep.
come in and wash trucks. Sam heads that up for us, and he's actually going to do a traineeship in logistics.
Cool.
He's going to be in the allocations team come August. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
Future ATA board member,
yeah.
I reckon.
Anyway, I bumped it. He washed my ute for me yesterday, and I went and picked it up, and he said, I'm trying to talk Dad into going to casino. And I said, well, matter of fact, I'm going. You better chuck your swag in. I've got a motel room. He's going to be sleeping on the floor, though, in the motel room, but he'll be right.
Best place to learn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey?
You probably do a better job. I just got a new car and it's black, and everyone said don't get a black car, and everything shows up on it, and they're absolutely correct. I'm I went and got my new car wash for the first time, and it's got scratches all over it when I got back from the car wash, and they'd had a rock or something in the cloth.
Yeah, right.
You wouldn't be doing that to the trucks, would you?
So Sam won't do that.
But you probably don't have
and
any
that's-
black trucks either.
And that's developing kids to teach them how to work.
How to work,
and
responsibilities.
and lots of them will go on to be, mechanics, apprentice mechanics, and trainee operators, drivers. Yeah,
Yeah, probably in your business.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I hope so. That's the plan.
that's where to start them off young.
And you're obviously doing a lot for the Goulburn region in terms of employment. And we talked about the being the colloquial mayor of Goulburn. Do you have any vision to be stepping into the council formally in that route, not politician?
No, not going there.
No?
Not going there. We've got enough problems here. And my wife said if I step on another board or something, I'm
She's out of
the, or I'm out of there.
Are you involved in any other programs and things in the area that are outside of your line of business?
Yeah.
I'm on a voluntary position on a board of Endeavour Industries that employ disabled people.
Yep.
They got a recycling facility.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm involved in that. And it's going good.
So what do they do? Just
They recycle the commingled cans, plastic and stuff. Yeah,
Yep.
they've got a sorting line and a building and sort all that. And they do a few other things. They got a washroom where they wash sheets and overalls and things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Few employees?
Yeah, I think about 50 employees,
Wow,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So that's rewarding. It's a non-for-profit organisation and it's ticking away all right. And what else we do? Convoy for Kids, we're involved in that. Yeah, we run a pretty good convoy.
What's that involved? That's like a truck convoy.
Yeah, truck convoy. Yeah. For a little town of Goulburn, we get like 250 trucks there most years. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And do a parade.
down the main street and then demo. Then we raise a bit of money. We normally raise $100,000 a year, and we've got a client base that might use that for travel expenses and medicines and different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had your philanthropic focus always been there, or did you reach a point in business and went, I want to start doing more, or have you always just been this nice of a guy?
Oh, we're all the same. We're all equal as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And it's just help out where you can. I'm fortunate enough to be in a good position where I can help out.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some of the people that come on this show we know beforehand, and guys like yourself have only spoken a couple of times, and the few people that I talk to, and I don't want your ego to explode.
Yeah, I think we're
based
going to
on
have to
this.
start editing some of this out.
Mate, they all said Andy's such a good guy, and even one bloke said to me yesterday, he's such a good guy, he makes you feel like a bad guy. Mate, I think I need to be doing a bit more when I get out of here.
That wasn't Phil, was it?
It was. It was.
Oh, good on you, Phil. You go all right too, Phil.
And now Phil's head's going to be exploding because he's been mentioned about 3 times in this podcast. So
That's just Phil spent till all hours of the morning at some divey place over in Japan.
doesn't sound like it.
No, not at all.
I think you're lying.
No, but you hear other stories that you'll give credit to people that won't even off the street nearly. You open your doors. Yep, you'll pay. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or you got some really good henchmen or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we did have a tale about you giving someone a crack. They needed some material from you, and you basically just gave it to them. Nothing was set up, and I think that eventuated in a long-term business relationship.
Yeah, I guess we're from the bush. We're pretty trusting.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 it works out. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's and there's lots of young contractors in Goulburn too that I don't want to overpower them if they start up. We try and help them with materials and supplies and things, and yeah. Good to see a few young fellas coming through.
Yeah, it's good. Good to see people give them a crack too. Yeah.
What's what does the future look like in terms of where I know you said you're not trying to grow, but I do not believe you. I think from where I sit, you're telling us that you're probably going to diversify and follow that sustainability route. Do you have plans for that?
So I certainly want to invest some of our profits into that EV EV wherever we can. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Like diesel's cheap enough at the moment, so the saving we're making out of diesel, we might invest that into.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's not always going to be this cheap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good thought of line that you could just, I'll put that money, not just put it in the bank, but I'll invest it into a green way.
Would like to do a small solar farm.
Yep.
To charge our EV trucks. That's me dream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you mentioned farms before, and I don't know what it is about the podcast, but basically every guest we get on here has a farm.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about agriculture really. What are you guys farming? Where are the farms? How big are the farms? I'm just going to set that up and step back and let you talk to this bloke now.
Right. Yeah. No, we've got about 7,000 or 8,000 acres scattered in a few different regions. Cattle, sheep, bit of cropping, bit of baling, and that's probably my therapy of a weekend sometimes. We're really farmers, really.
Yeah.
We're farmers that ended up into Earthmoving, really.
Yep.
Lamb's doing well at the moment.
Yeah, we sold some yesterday, just under $300 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good market at the moment. Yeah.
Good market.
Turns around though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No rain.
I'm just waiting for my invoice to get paid from last episode so I can buy some lamb.
And I probably haven't spoke about my brother too much from when he first left school, and he's been in the quarry. I think we figured out 44 years now. He's been driving the loader in the quarry all that time.
Has he?
Yeah, and he loves it.
Yeah, and he's I'd talk to him like probably once a week and say, "Oh, Mick, we had to buy another dazer. We had won this job. We needed this." "Oh, you know what you're doing, bro."
Yeah. I bet he's changed a few cutting edges in his day.
Yeah. He's a bit of a character. He's old school. I remember the mines department showed up. He was working at a quarry out near Cara there somewhere, and mines department showed up and they were looking around. They found a fire extinguisher out of date. And they said to me, "Brother, what are you going to do, mate? If this thing catches on fire, it doesn't work." He said, "I tell you the truth, mate. She's bloody 30 years old. This thing, I'd chuck 20 litres of diesel on it and let it burn."
Let it run.
They didn't like that much. No. They're on the phone to me. "What are you going to do about your brother?"
Should have brought him up. We sometimes have 4 on here.
Yeah.
He's too busy driving the loader.
I've got to gag him. Him's a problem.
Says what he thinks. That's great.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he'll tell you.
And that's what Mick wants to do. He loves doing that.
Yeah. So we're 50-50 partnership, and he just does that, and I do my side of it, and we're happy as.
Gets on well. Yeah.
I'm not going to jump forward in the next question because we've got one saved that's sort of along these lines, but the age-old adage of not mixing mates and business or family and business, you seem to have done it quite well. What's your ethos around that in terms of doing it well, that everyone gets along?
I don't know. I've got me best mate. He's actually, he busted his back on a motorbike. He's in a wheelchair, heads up our transport allocations team, Cookie. We've become good mates. We work alongside each other. We can have a drink afterwards. Just don't take stuff too seriously, I think.
Yeah.
We're all here filling in time, really.
Yeah. Like, do you get little family members just have a little pick at different, since they're all in the business, do they say do this or don't do this, or?
Oh, it's not too bad. I think we're a very transparent family. Like, we don't keep secrets. It's what it is, and
you're not having a go.
Yeah,
you tell them.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah, that's good.
So it's not going to start like a TV series like Yellowstone of the Golden Region. You got.
We could do. We could try.
It's crazy in the heavy industries the amount of reality shows. And we were speaking earlier about John Kelly and his show that he had a while ago that I watched on YouTube. And we sit here and joke about it, but that could be a great show. We've talked about Well, we spoke about DGI having a show,
yes.
and then we started the podcast. So you never know
Where it end up. And stories with this earth moving and trucking, it all, makes good TV.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's been a journey, that's for sure, and it's good to see my kids stepping up and coming in. Yeah, Jacko's really keen about this rail division, and he's got some good clientele now.
Yeah, I noticed on your website you've got a lot of rail snippets, and like those machines have got to be like all specially built, don't they?
Yeah, high rail. Yeah,
high rail.
All certified. And
that certification's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and the operator, Jack, and his team are high rail accredited, yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. It's another industry. It's, probably a little less weather affected than some of the other work times.
Do you supply the rock for that as well?
Yeah.
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 So another diversification.
Ballast?
Ballast.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Ballast rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it's quite often weekend work, so we go and do that, then we can come back onto our civil work.
And night work too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I get seconded into driving a dumpy or a front end later on a night shift for him. Yeah.
I looked at the clock, and I know you do have to drive to casino after this, so I don't want to sit here all day. We do have our surprise questions at the end, the 5 quick ones.
Oh, here we go.
And we've actually gone pretty easy on you because the bananas was our real magic trick. We've used up our one gag that we had today. I'll go first. If you could fix one industry-wide issue tomorrow, what would it be?
Workers' comp.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's the workers' comp systems, it's open to rorting and, all these stress leave things. It's stress leave and, workers' comp should be there for genuine cases, but there's lots of people rorting the system. And, it'll cripple businesses.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got a really good team, and we try wherever possible to keep anyone that might have a problem on light duties or whatever.
Yep.
But then there's other people that won't enter into that. They'll go home, and that's where your workers' comp bill starts ticking.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's can triple and double in no time.
Yep.
Get home safe.
Yeah.
Did you go electric because of bad blue?
Yeah, this back in, what was that, during COVID, they had blue crisis.
Shortage,
yeah. She was like Mad Max out there with that blue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had someone with a shotgun at our blue Bowser.
Holding her up.
Yeah.
Well, I think Brett Comiskey was the first person that started to talk about it in this podcast, and it's every time we do mention AdBlue, we get a lot of engagement, particularly on Facebook. People, I swear, I'm still getting notifications from the posts we put up then with people
About
arguing
AdBlue,
about AdBlue.
And you talk to Daniel Bauer, and he just says you won't have a problem with AdBlue if it's coming straight out of the servo.
Yeah. Right.
He has not had he said as soon as you pour it out of plastic drums, he said that's when they started having trouble with it. So that his rule was just go to the servo.
Yep.
Yeah. Bit hard, but with a dozer or stuff.
Yeah, I think wherever we still are, we're still buying tier 2 gear wherever we can.
Just
especially in remote areas. It's
yeah.
Which you'll see the manufacturers, a few of them are coming back to tier 2. They're putting that offer out there now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Yeah, for the short for now. Yep.
My next question is, what advice would you give a young family that was looking to start a business together? It sort of mirrors what we were talking about before. But what advice would you give them?
I was going to say don't do it, but no, that's not it. But pay your bills.
Yeah.
I see too many tradies, plumbers, people. They get mixed up with the money that comes in. They think that's to buy a boat or buy their missus a pair of boobs. It's not. It's you need to pay your suppliers. Yeah.
Can you claim those?
But we really just need to keep that separate. Pay yourself a wage.
Yep.
And let the business be the business and let it develop itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
What job or project really stands above the rest for you guys that stands out?
I think We've done some fun projects. We went and might have been during COVID actually. We went out to Menindee, me and a few other guys. There was about 8 of us. We went and put 3 sets of box culverts in a railway out there near Broken Hill. It is. It was the funnest project I reckon we've ever done. It was we tendered on it. They give us 14 hours to cut the line, put these box culverts in, put it back together, and run the train over it. There was other contractors said, "Oh no, we need 40 hours," and I looked at it and Jack looked at it and we said, "Yeah, no, I think we'll give this a crack. I think we could do this." And we went out and done that. We done a set one day and then had a break for a day and a half. Done a bit of fishing and done 3 sets over a week, and it was a really rewarding job.
The fishing in between.
See, that would have been a good episode of the Divals show because, you know, when you watch the RBT and when you're waiting for the result and have the little timer, it'd be great. They'd really flesh that out, the countdown clock
For the train to
14 hours,
come.
the train's coming.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of drama.
No, it was really good.
Yeah.
You know, we loved that. And probably wind farms. We've completed about 4 really good wind farms in our local area, some with some partners and some by ourselves.
Yeah.
And build a really good team, engineering team that can look after that for me. We supply the concrete. We've got a couple of mobile batch plants we've put on site. And
So you supply the gravel, the batch plant. Yep.
yeah. Yep. It's challenging, you know, 400 or 500 cube pours in a day. Bit stressful, but yeah, we've nailed them. I think there's been about 4 or 5 wind farms in our local area over the last 15 years.
Yep.
That's certainly been rewarding.
Yeah.
We're doing some preliminary works on a solar farm at the moment. There's another wind farm potentially coming up. So,
How in these farms, like how many turbines are there? How big are the farms out there?
so they range anywhere from 15 to 70 turbines. Yeah,
So how many cubic meters will go into a footing?
about 500.
Into what? One footing for
Yeah.
these things?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's big
Yeah.
pours.
Big pause.
Yeah, it's exciting projects.
Yeah. No, we've never, Reese and I talk about it. I've been to a lot of different projects. Recently we went underground. Never done a rail project and never been out to a wind farm yet.
Yeah.
Would love to just be on the ground and check it out. It'd
Yeah,
be cool.
halfway through it during the construction. Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah.
Start would be boring.
Yeah, yeah. You're tapping trees for kookaburras and
Yeah. Last question. We ask everyone, if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self any advice, what would it be?
Well, I don't think it'd change too much, to be honest with you. I mean, you make mistakes along the way and you learn from them. If you don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn. It's been a roller coaster, but I don't think I'd change a thing.
Yep.
I love it.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good. I've got one more.
yeah.
What's your favourite piece in the museum you got? And what's going to be next in there?
Oh, the D8L for sure, but
Yeah.
we've got some Cat 20s. We've got a Cat 22 painted grey there. We've got Dad's old Chev truck.
Yeah.
We done it up, and when he died, me and my brother drove that, and we put him on the back and took him to his resting place. So that was
Yeah, that's
pretty special.
Yeah.
My brother's got an S2 Kenworth with an old float that we put an old dozer on the back, and he takes around a few of the shows in that.
Yep.
That's good, yeah. So if anyone ever wants to call in, top of the hill, Carrick Hill, halfway between Goulburn and Marilla, call in. It's open to anyone anytime.
Yeah.
Bring your own bananas.
Oh, no, I'm not even supplying them. I'll supply them.
Well, that, it's going to be 7 quick ones. How long till I can eat it? Like, when would you eat that thing?
Oh, we need 3 20-degree days on that
Do
banana.
you?
You reckon?
So that builds the sugar content up.
Yeah.
What about the avocado sitting next to an avo? You might bring the time down a bit.
Yeah, that could be problematic.
Mate, my next stop's Nambucca, and as is yours when you're going north and you've pretty much got KFC or Macca's. There's not much options to have a healthy meal when you're on the road, as you know as well.
Yeah.
But
Big banana.
yeah,
There you go.
well, there you go.
Get a banana
I'll
smoothie
pull up
there.
and I'll turn around and I think I hear a noise and it's the silent electric ute pulling up. Mate, look, really appreciate it. It's been great to meet you and appreciate you coming in. Thanks.
All
Yes.
right, thanks, guys. Yep.
Awesome, Andy.
Hope everyone enjoys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
definitely.
Thanks. Enjoy the truck show.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cheers.
Let's crack it, Sam.